धुन कोई ऐसी बजे, सुन के जो हर दिल कहे, रेडियो फॉर द वॉइस ऑफ जयपुरिया, रेडियो फॉर द वॉइस ऑफ जयपुरिया.
Welcome to the world of Radio Spark, the voice of Jaipuria.
Hello and good morning, everybody. I, RJ Rida,
And I, RJ Rakshita.
welcome you to the studio, Radio Spark, the voice of Jaipuria. Today we are honored to have a very special guest among us. Let us give a warm welcome to the Director Schools at St. Anandram Jaipuria Group of Educational Institutions and a National Awardee, Mrs. Manju Rana. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Rida, do you know, ma'am being an accomplished academician has a rich career spanning 30 years in the education sector.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, her dynamic leadership has led the Jaipuria Group of Educational Institutions to achieve superlative success by positioning it among one of the leading schools in Delhi NCR and Uttar Pradesh.
Amazing. Thank you so much, ma'am, for
My
giving
pleasure.
us your precious
My
time
pleasure.
and embracing today's event with your valuable presence.
Ma'am, as an avid CBSE master trainer, mentor, and city coordinator, you shoulder the responsibility of monitoring many other schools. And you, being the director schools at St. Anandram Jaipuria Group of Educational Institutions, in what respect do you feel that Jaipuria Group of Educational Institution is different from so many others that claim to be the best?
So, well, as a city coordinator and as a CBSE master trainer, and also heading the affiliation unit of CBSE, had a chance to visit various schools. And you know, every school that I visited, I had something to learn from. You know, because every school I feel has its own flavor, and that's make that school different. If I talk about Jaipuria, I joined this institution in 2004, and it has been now 17-18 years that I have been working with this institution, and I have seen the group growing multifold. And I think it was, for me also, it was a great learning experience these years. I personally evolved as a person. And if I talk about the group, I think we try to bring in a lot of innovation and creativity into our teaching learning process. And the kind of new programs that we bring in the school, whether it is design thinking or social emotional learning, or bringing creativity into the classroom, whether it is through multimedia or through digital literacy. I think all these new programs that we bring in the school makes the Jaipuria institution and this RJ studio, I think this is one of its own kind that we have created in all our three schools. So I think the different things that we do it makes our institution different.
We completely agree with you, ma'am. Ma'am, you being a national awardee, please describe the moment you were informed about it and your subsequent feelings.
So, it was such a coincidence that it was my birthday when I got this message. It was I very distinctly remember that I was having dinner with my family, and I got this email from CBSE that you have been awarded the, national award for 2019. And the ceremony will happen on the Teachers' Day. And I think, I don't know, I was just awestruck. And, and I think at that point of time, I felt that your hard work pays, your sincerity pays. And I think this award was a celebration of my work and the time that I had spent with my students, with my colleague. So it was celebration of that. So of course it was a very, very special moment.
We are sure, ma'am, that must have been so exciting.
Yes.
Well, ma'am, you being an educator for so long, you must have made many important decisions in your life. What is the most important decision you have ever made and will always be proud of?
So, well, it was in 2000, about 4 years before I joined Jaipuria, that one of my students' parents died in a car accident. And, I decided when I came to know, and since she was in my class and she didn't have any extended family, I decided to take care of her and take care of her education. And this was my own personal decision. I did not ask my family about it. And I'm so proud of this decision of mine, because now, Sandhya, if I can, this is the first time that probably I'm sharing it on this platform. She's now a doctor and she is working in AIMS. So I think this is one decision of mine to mentor one of my student is what I'm very proud of.
Well, that was amazing. Wasn't it, Rakshita?
Indeed.
Well, thank you so much, ma'am. It's great to hear from you.
Rida, I'm so confused with all these career options. I know it's too early for me to think about that, but what do you feel? Should I follow my needs or my desires?
Well, Rakshita, I've seen many people achieving their childhood goals, and also some who had to change their paths midway. You never know the future. Let's ask ma'am. Are you an educationist by chance or by choice? And ma'am, if you were not into this career, was there ever a plan B?
So, I mean, that's an interesting one, and I think you all are in the times then where all the schools have career counselors, and at Jaipuria all our units have career counselors, and they are the one who help you very early. They do your hand holding and take you forward, and it's always good to have a plan B, I would say, because I wanted to get into research. I wanted to be a researcher. That was my first ambition. And of course I was also when you're a kid, you have a dream. So I had one of my teachers whom I was very proud of, and I really liked her, the way she used to. That's the reason why I chose biology as also one of my subject. At that time the impact of teachers were immense. And yes, and I started doing my research, but eventually because of some reason I had to drop that. And I think this came as a chance to me, and I'm so happy that I think some things are destined in life to happen. You might make plan, but there's something else in store for you. So I'm very happy and proud to be an educator.
Completely agreed, ma'am. It's so interesting to hear that from you.
God, the period of pandemic was so distressing. Rakshita, I am glad that we have finally been able to normalize after that crucial period.
Completely agreed, Rida. As the world once again bounces back to normalcy, what message would you like to impart to the children in general?
Please come back to school soon. We are missing you. I mean, these 2 years, school without children was, we were really missing all of you. This laughter, the energy, the synergy that you create within the school was missing. Though we tried, I think all of us tried very hard as educators that we do not leave any learning gaps, and we ensure that even if the physical school is not there, the learning should continue. And that's, I think, as an educator, everybody tried to do that. But a physical presence of the children in school is extremely important. I think we all learn from each other. We all are social human beings, no? We all learn to be around each other. And I'm sure the smile that I could see over here would not have been there when you would be taking this interview through a virtual platform. No. So that's what, the physical presence is all about. So please come back to school. We are waiting for you to be there, and I think that's the message that I would like to give every student.
Completely agreed, ma'am. So now we'll be starting with the rapid fire round.
Okay.
If you don't mind, ma'am.
Yeah, sure.
We would ask you some questions and would require you to answer them as quickly as
Oh my
possible.
God. Okay. All right.
So, with your permission, ma'am,
Yes.
shall we begin?
Yes.
Your favorite book?
Autobiography of a Yogi.
Your favorite holiday destination?
London.
The best thing about the new education policy?
It talks about flexibility, in the choices of subject. I think
Say
that's
it-
the best thing.
Say Anandram, Jaipuria, Kanpur in one word.
Lot of positive vibration and heritage.
Your role model.
My role model, APJ Abdul Kalam,
Your biggest strength.
my family.
Your most euphoric moment.
When I was blessed to be a mother.
A quality in a person that you value the most.
Honesty.
If there was one thing you could change about yourself, what would it be?
My anger, probably.
One word that defines you.
Hardworking.
Huff, that was great, ma'am. You were much faster than what we had imagined.
Totally.
Thank you, ma'am, for sparing time from your busy schedule.
Thank you so much. I mean, you both were amazing and I loved to be questioned by you all. God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Take care. Thank you.
Thank you for embracing today's event with your valuable presence. Today, we got an opportunity to hear your thoughts and opinions on such diverse subjects, which will surely be a source of inspiration for all of us. With this, I, RJ Rakshita,
And I, RJ Rida,
sign off.
with the promise to meet you soon. Stay tuned to Radio Spark, the voice of Jaipuria.